If you feel glamorous, you definitely look glamorous. When you spend a lot of time, like I do, just standing around and waiting, or being moved from place to place, every minute gets consumed by something someone else has set up for you. And it's not like I'm always in a beautiful place wearing something gorgeous. It's nice to have a crush on someone. It feels like you're alive, you know. I believe in finding the soulmate. I value my privacy and my personal life, and I certainly don't exploit my personal life. I'm happiest when I have something to focus my energy on. I still eat a burger at a counter with ketchup dripping down my face. I went through this realization that acting, at its heart, is the ability to manipulate your own emotions. I've always been very competitive, and a part of that is pushing your boundaries, taking the risk and being able to live with the loss that comes with taking the risk. I definitely believe in plastic surgery. I don't want to be an old hag. There's no fun in that. I don't do damsel in distress very well. It's hard for me to play the victim. You think that your life is going to be one way, and then, for various reasons or whatever, it doesn't work out. I have always expected a lot from myself. If you take a job as a public advocate, then you must advocate publicly. It's important for people to figure out their own lives before involving someone else, to gauge where you are and work on your own issues. I've stood around Bob's wearing $500,000 worth of jewelry, up to my knees in the rot, thinking how much more or less the place smelled like a sewer than it did the day before. Chickens scare me. I don't like them. They seem a little floppy or something. I've never been a superhero comic fan exactly. There's no such thing as an aura of mystery anymore. It doesn't exist. That's a thing of the past. I get up early, go to the coffee shop to play cards for a while. I never struggled with trying to figure out what it was I wanted to do or what made the sparks go for me. I just want to work on things that are really hard, and when I'm not working on things that are really hard, I want to hang out with people I like to be with, and that's it. I've always had the same principle for choosing roles, which is to try and make movies that I would pay to see. As I get older, that's meant different things. I feel like in 10 or 15 years' time our children are going to look back and say, "What? You were around when gay people weren't allowed to get married." Being married is different than not being married, and anybody who tells you that it's the same is lying. I think marriage initially involves a lot of people who have nothing to do with your relationship, because it's a legally binding contract, and that has a weight to it. LA's a very hard place to be unless you have people there that love you. It can be very, very lonely, and it can eat you up if you don't take care of yourself. In LA, nobody wants to talk to each other. Everybody's giving each other catty looks. I've always been very determined, ever since I was a little girl, to make my way. I certainly would never presume to play another race of a person. Diversity is important in Hollywood, and I would never want to feel like I was playing the character that was offensive. When I decide I want to have children with somebody, I think it would be nice to be married to that person. I'm not telling people where to give money, but if there is to be a spotlight shed on me, then I'd like to direct that spotlight onto causes I think are worthy or onto interesting, progressive figures. I do work that I feel I have something to contribute to. I work a lot, so I don't really live anywhere for very long periods of time. I like this job. I like doing it. It's good to be challenged like that. I don't think it's natural to be a monogamous person. I believe in finding the soulmate. I've always been in monogamous relationships. I would never want to be in an open one. It'd be too awful. Monogamy can be hard work for some people. I don't think it applies to everybody, and I don't think a lot of people can do it. I would never knowingly go into a film that I wouldn't pay to see, or something that didn't challenge me. I don't go to McDonald's anymore. After I saw Super Size Me. No way. Just because I'm the top grossing actress of all time does not mean I'm the highest paid. I've had to fight for everything that I have. It's such a fickle and political industry.